equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
I'm a Spectre.
Load of horse.
We will need to Also, I must... Sergeant Sterling, secure their
It would not
weapon.
be wise to search.
Nobody
again.
takes my weapon.
Charge and lock!
We are authorized to use lethal force. 1, 2, 3...
Captain Matsuo, stand. We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Parasini-san will meet you.
Behave yourself.
I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to
I
administrator.
appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
I can't have my investigation hampered.
Tread lightly. The board can bury you in litigation. You'd need an Asari lawyer to see the case through.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? An Asari matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Benezia. She is here?
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator on a
Understood.
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
She is here. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
No, I don't. I trust.
Thank you, Shepard.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
The managers warned us about you.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre.
News travels fast.
This one has a This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
You want me to use my status to...
That is not inaccurate.
I have no problem with that.
Please do not mention this to... Is there anything else this
Can
one...
I buy something now?
Is there anything in particular the Spectre is looking... Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package?
I want to know where this package...
This one's customer prefers to remain anonymous.
I'd be stupid to do this without knowing...
The customer is the Krogan called Inamor. Now, does the other have the package? Of course. This one...
How can I help you?
How large?
We
is
have
this?
17 research complexes built.
Tell me about the company.
Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs. Major shareholders include Elanus Risk Control Services, Binary Helix, and...
Your guards work for
The
ERC.
executive board gets a discount on facilities.
Binary Helix.
Much of their research is in biotic modifications. They attract many protests. No ad... One moment, please.
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is
Right,
asking...
fine, come in. You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain colonial rubes.
I see you looked up my service.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material? Project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here.
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly a
Commandos?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She
Excuse me, his what?
Executor. Saren is a major shareholder in Binary Helix. Lady Benezia is authorized. She is here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
Back to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
I have no more questions
Good.
at this
I
time.
received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
Mr. Annaleus isn't... You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
All right. What would
Talk
you...
to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of
Talk
Mr.
to you later.
Very well.
The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows. That makes you ideal for my job. You are... He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from your...
I don't know anything about Binary.
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town...
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix?
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Noveria branch has flown in Asari. We want to assess any potential... You will present yourself as a buyer. Your real objective will be to... It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix.
I'll think about it.
Let me know what you decide. Well, are you willing to help me?
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
Interesting plan.
Excellent. I've assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I could brief you on... He is impatient with those who waste his time. I tried to get him distracted and off topic. He concluded I noticed he has a tell. When a topic makes him nervous, if you see that, press him on the subject. It may distract.
I'll go see him
I
now.
hope to hear from you soon.
Can I help you?
Mr. Vargas, I'm Commander Shepard, a Spectre. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you...
It's customary to perform minor genetic upgrades.
It was my understanding that the Citadel contracted to a Solarian corporation for its enhancement.
I'm sure you know that we pass a new budget every fiscal year.
A sound business practice. Excuse my hesitation, I've never heard a government accused of good business sense. First, the boilerplate. Our patented techniques can provide an 8% improvement in adrenal response.
I've never heard of a technique that improves zero gravity.
It's a first. We're still waiting. I can get you those improvements for a bulk order. I can work in a sensory enhancement package. Guaranteed 2015 vision.
How would you distribute the upgrades?
Well, it does take time to upgrade a body with adjusted DNA. Skin cells could be replaced in two. For front... I have to admit, there are many development projects on Noveria. Some not entirely legal.
I'm sorry, I have a call coming.
Sir.
Any results?
I'm still working
Very
on it.
well. Let me know. Was there anything else? Very well. Well.
Mr. Ananias isn't the only one with a path to leave Henshin. You've never worked in the corporate world, have you? Can't say more.
Talk to you later.
Very well.
I need a moment of your time. The male human at the hotel bar? He will assume you are here to investigate. I represent...
What is your...
I have assembled a dossier. I hope to hear from you soon.
Can I help you?
Mr. Vargas, I'm Commander Shepard, a Spectre. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you interested in our services?
I might be.
It was my understanding that the Citadel contracted to a Solarian corporation for its enhancement programs.
Mr. Vargas, I'm here to talk business.
You have my full attention, Shepard. First, the boilerplate disclaimer. Our patented techniques can provide an 8% improvement in adrenal response. 12%.
Those aren't...
I find it for a bulk order, I can work in a sensory enhancement package. I have to admit, there are many development projects on Noveria. Some not, which makes it highly unlikely you were sent by the Citadel.
Are you calling me
All I know is... Good day, Commander.
Mr. Ananias isn't the only one with a path to leave Henshin. You've never worked in the corporate world. Can't say...
Talk to you later.
Very well.
The male human at the
Whatever you
hotel.
need done,
My
ask.
mistake, obviously. Have you changed your mind?
I don't know
I represent...
What is your...
It will up... I've assembled a dog... If you see that, press him on the subject. I hope to hear from you soon.
Can I help you?
Mr. Vargas?
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you interested in our services? It was my understanding that the Alliance controls...
I'm sure you know.
Our patented technique. For a bulk order, I can work... There are many development projects on Noveria. Some...
I'm sorry, I haven't...
Sir.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Lorik Keene? I've heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage.
You need a pass. I'm the manager of the local synthetic. Mr. Analaeus closed my office. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analaeus' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Why didn't Analaeus...
Why should he? There's nothing outside but... I'm a manager. Most executives on Noveria are free to...
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that? Violence against Miss... He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence.
Excellent. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
Lorik Keene gave me a pass.
Keene? Are you working for him?
Stand aside, kid.
You want to cause trouble?
That's the last of them.
Patching you up.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
You have me at a disadvantage, miss.
Oh, now you're gonna show some respect? I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling, Ilanis Risk Control Services. Annaleus would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers?
You're here off-duty breaking the law for bribe money. You expect us to feel bad for stopping you?
I didn't want to fight them.
Well, I don't need a gun to rip you to pieces.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know?
Probably Annaleus' thugs.
Smartass, huh? Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Noveria Internal Affairs.
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Annaleus' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
You work for Annaleus.
He's a crook, not a moron. He doesn't keep logs on his computer saying this month. Keen's testimony and records are everything I need.
Why don't you ask Keen directly?
I'm Annaleus' secretary. You'd think he'd believe me?
I thought corruption was the rule.
The rule is don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated if it doesn't interfere with business. Annaleus is driving customers away.
I need Keen's garage.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever
In the
you
long
need.
run, it is better to remove the source of the problem.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
What's happening up on Peak
Before
15?
the weather closed in, Hanshan received a Code Omega means a terminal breach of safety protocols.
That doesn't tell me much.
That's all I've got. No one knows.
And if the crew never
The
sends
executive board votes whether or not to destroy the facility. One antimatter...
How can I get to
The
Peak?
shuttles are down, so you'd have to drive up.
Do you know why the matriarch...
Something to do... She came with an escort of Asari commandos.
All right, I'll talk to Keen and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
Did you see an Asari
Yes, she caused quite a stir. It's not every day.
Is it so unusual?
They rarely venture beyond Asari. Lady Benezia was also dressed for her role. An Asari in a pinstriped suit set tongues wagging.
Young males have an unhealthy obsession with my species.
You know why Benezia is here?
She claimed to be Saren's assistant, here to get a certain project back on track. I suspect she meant Peak 15.
I have a different question.
Humans are full of questions. I should write a book.
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Analaeus'...
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
The board was already investigating Analaeus. They're concerned about
All right. Very well. I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here. I have not been contacted regarding our arrangement yet.
Did you see an Asari matriarch recently?
Yes, she caused quite a stir.
I have a different question.
Humans are full of questions.
I finished the job.
Now that you have my property, you want to
Everyone on this...
The board was already investigating
Very well. I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here. I have not been contacted regarding our arrangement yet. Are things in hand?
I should let you go.
Let me go. Do humans consider conversation a form of imprisonment? That would explain why so few are willing to sit and talk.
Now, where were we? I have to admit, there are many development projects on Noveria.
If you have any tips...
I'll keep that in mind.
I'm sorry, Mr. Vargas.
Any results?
Your toy did.
Excellent. I will transfer 500
Only
credits.
500.
Did I say 500 credits? Good day, Spectre.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my
It took
offer?
some persuasion, but Keen...
I didn't think you'd help me, being a
Doesn't this help you?
I'm ecstatic, but right now, while you were working on... I have an arrest to make.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest!
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
I heard the administrator's been arrested. Any chance you had something to do with that?
Why do you ask?
Credit where it's due. There's a lot of corruption. So what can I do for you today?
You seem like you have an ear to the ground. What's happening around here?
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights was shut down by Analeus. And the matriarch came through.
Do you know where that matriarch is
You looking
now?
for her? She took a shuttle to... Don't know. There's... 15's always had a lousy reputation. Nobody talks about what they do there. And everyone's sent up.
What do you do here?
I'm the chief mechanic for Hanshan. Just call me Lee. Humans have a problem. Got a team of 12 under me, keeping the shuttles coming and going.
What was that about?
Analeus had shut down. He got caught this time, though. Looks like the...
I have to go.
You need anything? I'll be here.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have
Yes,
authorization.
that's genuine. Drive safely.
I'd say these are what the matriarch had in the crates.
What are these things? Fan out and secure the area. No one gets in or out. What did you do here, Commander?
Me? I'm the victim here. The
Geth.
Geth attack.
You expect me
If
to...
I were to guess, the matriarch packed
I don't believe that. We did thorough... If Benezia Sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many...
I need numbers,
dozens
Captain.
I must report to the executive board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
User alert. All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage. Biohazard materials present throughout facility. Virtual intelligence user interface offline.
We'll need to get the reactors back online. Why are the turrets facing the wrong way?
They want to keep their people in as much as they want to keep others out. What was that?
Animals? Wind? This place is in bad shape.
Xenobiology.
Virtual intelligence user interface offline. Manual boot required.
Yeah.
like you're trying to restore this facility. Would you like help?
You're the virtual intelligence that runs this place?
This system is monitored to respond to the name Mira. May I ask your name?
Commander Shepard. I work for the Citadel's Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
One moment, please. Council authority confirmed. You are entitled to secure access of all systems. Please note that queries relating to corporate secrets require privileged access. This system is ready to process queries.
I need to find Matriarch Benezia.
Lady Benezia departed on the passenger tramway to the User alert. The tramway system is currently inoperable.
What's the situation here?
One more. Critical failure. Main reactor. Critical. Report complete. Do you have an additional system? Emergency guidelines suggest the frigid environment.
Turn off the heat and hope the cold puts whatever you've unleashed to sleep. Nice.
What do I need to do to get the power back on?
The valves to the helium-3 fuel line must be opened. This can be done at the controls.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
Tell me what occurred immediately before you shut down.
Stage 1 alert issued. Stage 3 alert issued locally. I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our
The creatures we've encountered here, did they come
I'm
from
sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline. Now exiting to the roof. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline. Online. How may I assist you?
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out. Online. How may I assist you?
Do you know why the reactor was shut?
I'm sorry. Emergency guide.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query. In the event, Peak 15 must be sterile. My systems are permanently... Very well, Commander. Logging you out.